What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, you guys. And welcome back to another live reaction video. Now, y'all, we was just on here a few moments ago, and y'all, we are right back again, okay? It's a messy Monday, y'all. Ooh, y'all done poured right on in. Okay, good. The gang's all here. Okay, hello, everyone. Yes, sis, we had to come back. I was gonna wait until tomorrow. Then I was like, no, I might as well come now because I know some of y'all probably couldn't make it earlier. Hey, Monica. Hey, Buttons, Miss Clark, Sammy J, Paris, Messy Monday, T Butterfly, Pine. Hey, everyone. Shanna said, ooh, sis, this is so exciting. Back like we never left, Lily. Um, yes, make sure y'all hit the like button. Sis said the girls are fighting. Hey, DBO. Back in this thing, Mish. Alicia said, child. I missed it. I was really in like with the two. I missed it and I was, what'd you say, sis? I missed it and I was really in like with the two. Sis said, TMR, I was waiting for you at the door, sis. I've been standing out here for a minute. I was like, dang, when she gonna open up the door? They said the show started at 10:30. It's 10:52, sis. Bartender, where my drink? I know that's right, girl. Sis said, oh yeah, I was at work from the earlier live, Zolo live again, apparently. Oh, okay, sis. I got you, Miss Vaughn. Honey, honey, honey. Baby. It's a lot going on, y'all. And we getting ready to talk about. So y'all, Zolo went live again. Okay. I guess he had to double back, y'all. Now today we're not gonna do the I'm not gonna try to put up the footage. Not today, but this time, y'all, I'm not gonna put up the footage because I had a whole that was a mess earlier. But I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have seen it because people got it up everywhere. Okay. I even had to watch it a couple more times because I was like, God dang. Um, Baby, it was a whole mess. So Zolo, y'all, he mad. He hurt. Somebody asked him what happened. He said, well, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. He said she'd rather have a fake ass ninja than a real ninja. I said, what? How? Wait a minute, Zolo. Run that back, sir. Run that back. Run that back. Run that back. What you mean, sir? I thought you was the love of her life. She got your whole name tattooed on her body. What other ninja? So you, Zolo, you got some explaining to do, sir. So I welcome to the membership, Keisha. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all welcome Keisha. Keisha old sis though, but y'all make sure y'all welcome her. All right, Vaughn. So I said, oh Lord. Olivia already, sis. You ain't learned? No name says, sis. It's a whole monostat stat life over there. Pearl said, girl, 1-800-PET. But at this point, Pearl, we not even gonna worry about the rabbit. We gonna worry about Zolo saying he had to go to Walgreens or CVS and get sis some Vagisil. I said, now Zolo, hold on, sir. Hold on. I understand you hurt. It sounds like you real crushed over there, sir. Yeah, but don't be airing out that girl's dirty laundry. And I mean that literally, not figuratively. Don't air out that girl's dirty laundry. Yeah, we didn't need to know this. This was itching down there. We didn't need to know that, Zolo. I mean, to be quite honest with you, you look like the nasty mofo over there because I'm pretty sure you was down under while she was down under. So if I was you, I wouldn't have been telling that, okay? Because it make you look just as nasty, sir. My sweetie, I definitely did. We gonna talk about it. He says so much between the yeast. Sis said he said so much between the yeast infection, her not washing, her wanting another dude. Baby, he called her big, nasty, funky. Her story says, sis, I cannot. Yeah, what we gonna do? Pretty stoner, welcome to the chat, sis. This not the first man that says she don't bathe. Livia, I'm tired of men talking about you not bathing. Now, like my mama used to say, everybody can't tell the same lie, Olivia. Now, sis, what's going on over there? Now, you love to do a sit down video. I need you to, you talked about why you can't comb your children's hair. Sis, can you do a video while all these men keep saying you don't take baths? Now, everybody can't tell the same lie, sis. Hey, delightful. Portia said, "Girl, Liv ain't been this quiet in a long damn time." Well, he said that she was over there crying like a whole bitch because she said, "Now I'm gonna have to hear about this for a whole month." Yes, sis, you are Olivia. You thought people calling you fat was your problem, sis. That I would have rather people just keep calling me. What was they calling her, y'all? Porky the pig or Pepper? They was calling her Pepper the pig. Since I would have rather them just kept calling you Pepper. Now they get ready to call you whole cauliflower and broccoli and every other flower they can think of. Adrian, you guys are too much. Sis, it be this chat of mine. Adrian says, sis, it's official. She definitely big funky now, sis. It's been made official by a couple of your ex ninjas, okay? Your husband and all the ones in between. For real, said, sis, you got me on the floor over here. Thank you. Thank you, Vaughn. I appreciate that, sis. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for your girl. Delightful, you laughing, and I'm serious. Sis, MKD, Janae, she told the man, I'm gonna have to hear about this for the rest of the month. Yeah, that's why you should have picked you a different ninja over there, Olivia. We kept warning you. We kept telling you since you wouldn't listen. We kept telling you. You act see, Olivia think everybody was jealous and mad because she had a whole man over there. Yes, sis, nobody cares about you having a man. We expect for you to have one, okay? Sis, but we was telling you that that wasn't the one. Even Zolo, aka Frank himself, said, all you good for doing is bringing a bunch of random ninjas around your kids, arguing with them. Even he referenced himself as a random ninja. That right there proved to me you ain't been knowing that man no damn year. Because a year is not a random man, sis. He referenced himself as a random ninja. Olivia, sis, you got some explaining to do. Okay. Thank you so much, Pearl. Thank you for the super chat, sis. Monica, the only reason that I feel that it was wrong of him because yeast infections have so many causes and not being clean is typically not one of them. True. True. Now, Monica, that would be a true statement if several other men have not already spoke of her hygiene. Okay. If we hadn't heard of several other men speaking of her hygiene, I would definitely say, yeah, you're right, sis. You definitely right. But I don't know, sis. It's looking a little rough over there. Um, take calls. Okay, black and bougie only if they're short. Now, sis, TMR do got to go to the job tomorrow. Okay, I'm not like Olivia. Zolo says she pay her rent with YouTube. See, I don't pay mines with YouTube. I got to go get that clock, sis. Yes, ma'am. Having a sex with a dirty peen can also cause yeast or get a lot of BV. It most definitely can. But y'all, the most epic part, because at this point we tired of hearing Zolo talk about Olivia. He's like a rabid dog almost. He just running around, running his mouth, foaming at the mouth. It's like, Fido, go sit down. Okay, sir, we're tired of you. Okay, we're very tired of you. We get it, sir. You said her Uchi Coochie is dry and yeasty. Okay, we heard you. It's enough. Hold on one minute, you guys. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. So, she's too mean not to also be clean, baby. That man done clowned her more than anybody else has. She better tread lightly with that one. He said he getting on here every day, and expose her. Okay? Zolo the Explorer. Okay? Honey, he even doubled back. He doubled back. He said that y'all went back over there. I tried to try her one more time and she wasn't biting. That's true, Lady B, but we not gonna speak that into existence on that girl for the sake of her children. Ming might go live. Oh Lord. I hope not. Um Yeah, I do too, Queen. Like, well, no, I can't. No, I don't feel sorry for Olivia because again, we said this earlier, y'all. These are the men that she is picking. Lisa said Big Yeasty needs to chill out. Yeah, you definitely do, sis. At this point, uh, y'all, what can we say and what can we do? Huh? What can we say or what can we do? Now, we wouldn't be talking about this unless the men that she chooses to put in her life decides to expose her every time they get mad at her, right? So, y'all, the most epic part of all this was Gerard. So Gerard went live on his IG with his girlfriend. And baby, when I tell you they had a funky good time, they laughed at Olivia and Zolo. It was so embarrassing. And at that very moment, I felt very embarrassed for Olivia. I'm not saying I feel sorry for her because I don't. Hey, Wani, I'm embarrassed for Olivia. Because you got your whole husband over here laughing at you like you Bozo the clown. Okay? When all you get, Olivia, you know how you show face? You know how you show Gerard something? Since you become a survivor, you show Gerard that you can survive without some peen in between your legs, sis. You got him, you got him and his woman over there laughing at you like you're the laughing stock. All those live streams you set up there and you talked about that girl like a DOG. And now she's sitting over there having the last laugh. See, Olivia, that's why you need to go sit down somewhere, sis. You really do. You really need to go sit down. I don't feel sorry for her because she always dragging somebody on camera and you can't choose your karma. She's getting back what she's been putting out. Exactly. She quick to talk about everybody when girl, you talking about everybody and all these niggas talking about you. Girl, stop. Right, exactly, noisy crew. Exactly. I was just watching the other live trying to catch up. Chaotic said, "Girl, sis, I could God dang chaotic said, sis, I was just around the corner. I ain't know y'all had moved streets. Yeah, sis, we moved streets. So, at this point, she said, I don't ride that bike, but I be on that treadmill. Gerard had me dying on the floor. Baby, when he said that at the end of his live, y'all, Gerard said he's going to the gym. He said he done lost 10 pounds in 1 month. He's on a whole cleansing journey over there. And at the end of the live, he said, y'all, I don't be riding that bike. He said he do that treadmill. Baby, and both of them bust out laughing. The live just immediately stopped. I said, Olivia, you need to be ashamed of yourself. The way you sit up there and talked about that man like a dog. Now I get you was hurt, you was mad, but a lot of what you did to him when you was in Texas was very unnecessary, Olivia. It was very unnecessary because whatever Gerard did, if Gerard was over there tiptoeing in the tulips, since you allowed him to tiptoe in the tulips, okay? So if he tiptoed in the tulips with you and then he went, he moonwalked his ass back over there with that woman, again, sis, you allowed that. You shouldn't have never let Gerard come over there unless it was for the children. But you thought you was being cute and you thought you was going to be able to win that ninja. And look what happened, sis. You had to run back to Florida. And he's sitting over there in that beautiful apartment with his new woman, sis. Nirvana, very. Sis said it was the ruffling bags for me. I thought to myself, Zolo, you had a whole bunch of stuff over there, sir. Was you planning on being over there for a couple of months? Zolo, how long did you plan on being over? Because you sure was pulling out a whole bunch of garbage bags. But what I want to know is, was any of those clothes clean? Sir, were those dirty clothes in that bag? Because we know Livia ain't really washing a whole bunch of clothes over there. Sir, were those dirty clothes or clean clothes? Sir, I hope you got your clothes washed last night before you had to get them put out the door today. Bye, Zolo. It was nice knowing you, sir. Now, Olivia, I wish you would let that ninja back up in that house after he talked about you like a damn dog. You bet not. R.I.P. to the bunnies. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that place was nice for what they showed. Liv made it seem like they was living good. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, two incomes are always better than one, honey. Zola smoked hookah in front of her kids. That was disgusting. Oh my God, like what? Yeah, but Olivia's behavior is very disgusting, y'all. It's very disgusting. And Gerard just sitting back. I hope he is really putting the wheels in motion to get Olivia to get some get right about herself. Hey, Sophia. Sophia says, since I was over there on the other street, I didn't know y'all had moved streets. Yes, sis, we done moved. But still go back and finish watching that live because there's some different content in there from what this is. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much, sis. She probably got the yeast infection from his mouth. He doesn't look clean, baby. You know what? I don't want to talk about that girl's Uchi. I really don't. I wish he wouldn't have talked about it. I don't want to talk about that woman's Uchi. Y'all, yeast infections happen. Okay, women get yeast infections. It definitely does happen when your pH balance is off. But the only thing, hey, thanks, Erica. The only thing I'm concerned with, sis, because it's a bunch of men calling you nasty over there. Now, are they doing it because they mad at you, or sis, are they telling some type of truth? Are these men getting together, going over their cliff notes before they decide to come on the internet and expose your tail over there? Do you think she loves it? Well, I'ma definitely tell you this, Cammy. What he did tonight was not a skit. Yeah, that wasn't. That man was hurt. From what he said, she chose another ninja over him. He was hurt. He definitely does, Trini. Frank do look like he smell like a smoking booze. Mm-hmm. JB said Gerard hurt her so bad by leaving, considering how many times he cheated on her. He left for good, and she trying to find him and all these different dudes. Um, you know, at the end of the day, why would you be trying to find another Gerard? Because from what you said, Gerard wasn't. he didn't do right all the time. At the end of the day, girl, you need to find something totally brand new, something totally different from Gerard, okay? And this is not a bad session for Gerard or anything like that. I mean, because he's not my man, so I'm not really worried about it. We're just talking about it. But at the end of the day, since you can't go looking for Mr. Goodbye when you never even had it. From what you stated, you said you never had Mr. Goodbye. So how you looking for him? Okay. Hey, Mr. Goodbye. Oh Lord, y'all. So Zolo said he's gonna keep exposing her, and I'm thinking to myself, what more can you say, sir? You know, he gave me real weird vibes when he talked about how the girl makes her money. And I'm thinking to myself, sir, why are you worried about how she pays her rent? If she pays it with a YouTube channel, okay, at least she has enough know-how to do that. You over there hustling music that might not ever leave that damn studio. If it wasn't for Olivia, we wouldn't even known who a damn Zolo bands was. Okay, so sir, see, that's what I'm saying, Olivia. You giving him all this clout, but didn't I just tell y'all the other day, maybe about 2 weeks ago? I told you guys when she shouted out his homeboy, didn't I tell you this was gonna backfire? I told y'all when about few weeks ago, I said I wouldn't give them. I gave them to July. Hell, they barely made it to June 15th. What you not buying, sis? You think it's fake? I don't think it's fake. Mm-mm. Kim said, "Girl, tomorrow she be quitting YouTube. She better not quit YouTube. She need to keep going. She better not get her ass back up on this camera after her dragged her for the filth like this. Liv, if you don't listen to nothing else, listen to that, baby. Okay." Downplaying her income. Well, one thing's for sure, like he said, he got to get out there and make that money. Well, she get to sit at home and make the money, sir. So who the fool? You or her? I asked him, may I ask what happened? He said she wanted someone else. I asked if she cheated. No response. I assumed he busted her. He also made a point to say that he didn't cheat. Right. You're right, Anna. He definitely did make a point to say he didn't cheat. And because she tried to say he was cheating. I'm thinking to myself, when could he cheat, Olivia? Because when he wasn't at work, he was up in your tail. Literally. So when did he cheat? Maybe she didn't make enough of the bogus weight loss challenge. She had him walk around her parking lot acting like they broke up again, babe. Right. Miss Miller says, sis, I got a solution for you. Now, all you need to do is drink some water, sis. Just drink plenty of water and go see a GYN. Uh, Miss Miller, if it was that easy, Vagisil Monostat wouldn't be, $1 billion company. Okay, I don't think it's that easy. Now, she definitely do need to drink water. Okay, we all do. We all need to drink water. But you probably need to, instead of, you probably need to wipe a little bit more properly. And maybe she's not wiping properly. I don't know. Okay. He said earlier something about he was supposed to give her majority of some money. He just got or about to get it. He said he sure wouldn't give it to her. When could have she cheat really? On her one of her runs to Starbucks, she probably just like how Gerard kept busting her out on that damn phone. Okay. And that's probably did. And Olivia probably said, you know what, to be quite honest with you, I really feel like when Zolo's arrest record came out, obviously there were some things on there that Olivia didn't know about. Okay, maybe Zolo didn't tell her. And once she seen that and seeing how people was, whispering about what he got going on criminally, and you got him up in there around those children, I think Olivia was trying to figure out a way to get that ninja out of there. Instead of her just saying, I need you to leave. We know Olivia, she likes drama, so she had to put on a performance. Why was he talking? Why was he walking if he got his and her Benz? But remember, Anna, remember we said that Olivia just took a picture of another Benz in the parking lot. Remember we said that she just pulled her car up to another Benz. That yeah, she didn't buy that man anything. But won't he crying on live for somebody to cash app him? He he won't about to come into no money. He broke, girl. Okay. What where what were his crimes? He had a lot of stuff on there. to be 29. Burgerly. I can't even say it. Um, he had some. I think. What was it? Some type of. Uh, what was it? I think he was a minor when it happened, or the person he assaulted was a minor, because the record is sealed. So I don't, obviously I don't know the details. He has something about a bicycle. I don't know, y'all. That's his record. That ain't mine. Okay. So, but I think what it was is Olivia didn't realize what was all on there. Okay. Like I said, when she announced the weight loss challenge, she is going to say he stole all the money. This is just a segue into that lie. That could be a possibility. That could be a grave possibility. Who knows? To be quite honest with you, if you weren't a person, I wouldn't even worry about it. Right. Well, did he say she had a yeast infection? Yes, Zeta. He said, since you say I tell, this was his exact words. He said, but since you say I tell all our business, well, the other day, y'all, I had to go to the store and get her some cream for her yeast infection. I said, oh my God. Who, Olivia? Olivia, whoever the new boo is, can you do us a favor, please, Olivia? I know you don't like listening to anybody, but sis, can you please keep these men off your channel? Sis, at least give us 90 days. Do a 90-day fiance type situation, girl. Give yourself about 90 days before you really are sure to bring this man on the camera. Like this time, sis, get to know who you dealing with, not sexually, but mentally. Okay, Olivia? Just because a man make you feel good doesn't mean he's good for you, sis. Olivia, I would think you would know that by now, or would have read it somewhere on a community post, Instagram, or somewhere. Oh, baby. Yeah, it's 825 people in the live. You guys, we got a big crowd. For me, for TMR. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so. Chris Coco said, just imagine if Liz just told him to flat out leave her house. He would have went straight upside her head. So she had to come up with something more than likely. But then what he said is now he got to go back to where, like I told you guys in our live earlier, they probably have filled that bed, that twin size bed over there at the halfway place that he was at, and now he's pissed. He got to figure out where he gonna move at. But I'm pretty sure that he got him an old Philly in the background somewhere. A video of Ryan calling Brandon, and not even 2 months later, she had them kids calling Renzo daddy. She just, oh my God, that's horrible. Well, y'all, you know what? You know what was so funny? Let's get back to Gerard and his girlfriend laughing and kikiing at Olivia. And you guys, like I said, I've been watching Olivia since late 2018. And I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know how many of y'all been watching Olivia since around that time. But around that time when Olivia and Chrissy were getting into it real bad, y'all remember when Olivia was going after Chrissy about the whole pregnancy test thing? When Chrissy got pregnant with her last child, remember she said she had a AB, and then a few months later she came out and said she was pregnant with Onyx. But if you guys remember, her and Chrissy was back and forth beefing, and there was a live stream that her and Gerard did where they were talking about a lot of the reactors, like going bad on them, talking about Chrissy, talking about several people on YouTube. And Gerard and Olivia was just laughing and kikiing. They all like the way Gerard was laughing with his girlfriend today. That's how Gerard and Olivia was laughing in that live. And y'all, that was about 2019, I think, when that happened. That was about 2019. And it's just funny how the tables really turn. And now he's sitting over there with another woman laughing at you. Oh, Olivia. Mm, mm, mm. Lynn said, yep, I remember, sis. 504 said, karma, sis. Shannon said, girl, karma. Erica said, right. I feel like she puts men first and don't care about her kids. It appears that way. It definitely does appear. I hope she doesn't either, Keisha. I hope she doesn't either. I hope Olivia realizes that she needs to be by herself for a minute. Sis, it's okay. If you haven't subscribed, oh, thanks, Ann. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much, baby. Same thing. Make you laugh will make you cry. Babe, Miss TLD, you ain't said nothing but a word right there, sis. You haven't said nothing but a word. Where my sis Kendall at? Hey Kendall, can somebody make sure she stock up on Cece's pizzas before she get the news? Baby. She on that weight loss challenge, sis. She can't have that unless it's keto pizza. Pearl said, I'ma just keep saying 1-800 monostat. That's all I got to say, sis. I don't really got anything else to say. She still hasn't clapped back, so she is either embarrassed or in the bathroom crying. It's probably a combination of two. Well, trust me, when she get on this camera, she gonna act real unbothered. What, you guys? What's going on? I don't know what's happening. What are you guys talking about? Girl, what we talking about is this damn rabbit ass dog you got running around here called Zolo that keep barking at everybody. Girl, if you don't get your pet poodle and put it back on the porch with you. Right, Trini, the laughing stock. My God. Valerie said, I stopped watching her drama for 2 days and I returned to blam. Woo, child. $20 a pop. Well, sis, this morning when she went live, only 8 people had signed up out of almost 100,000 subscribers. Miss Corey, you laughing? And I'm serious. Out of almost 100,000 subscribers, only 2 people, or excuse me, 8 people. Because she said she had $160. I said, "Oh Lord, Olivia." When they were smoking together the other day using the hookah, Zola looked all over some candy piece and then Olivia put it in her mouth too. Robin asked for it and Liv gave it to her. Oh, sis, why did you tell me that? My God. You know what? I did see that. Shout outs to Love Lies and Lace Fronts. She had that on her channel this morning. I went over there and saw it this morning. I said, what in the nasty hell is going on over there? Girl, you haven't known that man 10 days. And you got, oh my God. Olivia, the way you slobbing on knobs, them kids don't need to eat after anything you got going on. I don't care, mama not, sis. My God. Lord. Bob the Builder. Okay. Anyway. Um, all right, there we go, y'all. Okay, so y'all know we got a lot of people in here, so some weird ish might come up and around. Oh, so do any of you guys want to come on the channel and say a few things? Okay, here go Black and Bougie. Now look, sis, I'm gonna let you come on, but you're not gonna talk to me for 20 damn minutes. And I'm just telling you that right now, okay? Now, Black and Bougie, you know I like you, sis, but you can't talk to me for 20 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna definitely put the link in the chat and we gonna because it's almost midnight and whew. Thank you, Leisha. Black and Bougie know I'm playing with her. She been following me for a long time, so she already know. I know she like to talk. Oh, okay. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this Bob the Builder person up out of here. Child, you need to be on the Cartoon Network, people. You can't be over here. Bye. All right, so y'all, let me put the link in. And if I don't recognize your avatar or your name, you're not coming up on this thing because you're not gonna play me today. Period. Okay. So I just put the link in the chat. If you guys want to come on and say, I'm gonna have to give y'all 3 minutes, okay? If you want to talk, go ahead and hit the link. Hey, Shay Shay. Um. Oh Lord, she's live. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, Liv is live. Well, honey, we knew it was just gonna be a matter of time. Sis wasn't gonna let this whole day go out. She knew better. Hey, Heaven Bound. Let's see if she come through. Um, I put the the link in the chat, you guys. If you want to come on and say a few words. Uh, Portia said, "Girl, where my damn phone at? I gotta go see this." See, I'm telling y'all, this type of stuff don't embarrass her. She thinks it's cute for some reason. We know that. We know that our journey, our family, our journey. I really feel that is too. She gonna come over here acting like she don't even know what we talking about. She gonna be like, Zolo, who you guys? Who are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh Lord. Elizabeth said, "What a great mom." She has praying hands. Who praying for her? Oh my goodness. Well, y'all, I can't stream her live while she live. That's how you can get, deep platform. Praying hands. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, y'all look. The chat is getting a little slim. People running over there so they can see what she got to talk about. So I'm gonna go to, okay, because that's what we do over here. Olivia lives life is live. So I'm gonna go too because I've already been live once today. I want to come and so we can catch the tea on what transpired between Gerard and his girlfriend and Lorenzo. But at this point, I hope Olivia really goes somewhere and sit her ass down. Like Olivia, just go sit down, sis. Like go on and save face and understand this man has publicly humiliated you, embarrassed you, and at this point, you just need to go sit down. So y'all let me know. They say she's silent over there. She ain't gonna talk for 29 minutes. Anna, you a mess. No, I'm blocked over there. Who's blocked? Sis, who got blocked? No, I'm blocked over there. It's no fun. Oh, Daisy, you blocked Daisy. What you do? Did you say something she didn't like? Did you talk about her weight or something, sis? She's weird as hell. Shay said, "Girl, you a whole weirdo over there." Um, Markia says, I refuse to give her attention. She always comes on and leaves the ceiling in her chat. Say, "You okay, girl? You grown woman with you." Exactly. Sitting over there pacifying this grown ass woman like her damn dog just passed away. Girl, she just had another ninja shit on her. It happens. Okay? Girl, it happens. Stop picking these bums. Everybody kept telling Olivia, girl, you got some straight bums over there. Brandon wasn't any better. Okay? He wasn't even any better. Girl, leave these zeros right where they at in the number line. Okay. Here come Reign Supreme, you guys. Hey, Reign.
Hey y'all, hey Tosh.
Hey, baby.
It's me, Black and Bougie. I had just changed my name last night because I cussed out the Cloud Chasers. But yeah,
Shut
it's me,
up.
Black and
No, you
Bougie.
didn't. Oh my God. Did you
Tasha, I
really?
ripped Tasha, I ripped those bitches to shreds. And
Oh my God.
like their minions was over there talking shit. Like that shit meant nothing to me. Like it was hilarious. Like they was calling me childish and stuff. And like what I was doing, it was really immature. But like every time those bitches go live, I'm always busy doing something. Like and I had to let it out. Like I can't stand those ugly assholes. And then they're always talking shit about the mommies. Like I just had to, when you're in poverty, you can't say anything about anybody. But on to live.
Oh my lord. I didn't know that, sis. I'm pretty sure
Hey,
you.
yeah.
I know
It,
you,
it was
girl.
a
I know what you
Yeah,
did.
it was a shit show, Tasha. And
Oh,
I'm sorry for talking so much. That's just how I am. And like really quick, like I don't mean to sound arrogant or anything, but I think the reason that I've gotten places in my life because I know how to speak to people. You know what I mean? Like I
exactly.
know how to talk to people with respect. I know how to not necessarily win people over, but when I say certain things, people can tell like, "Oh, she's a genuine person. She's a good person." You know what I mean?
Yeah, you and I've had
E-
you came on our panel before, and we've had a long talk. I mean, girl, your personality is just like so different, and it's very intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a lot to say, and I mean, look, we know, I try to keep my mouth shut because I mind the business that pays me.
I
That's
know,
what I
but
do.
what I love about you, I think, I swear, like you and I started watching the mommies like at the same time because as
Hmm.
soon as I started watching them, you started reacting on them, and I'm like, oh my god! By the time about time somebody feels the way about these women that I do, I'm like, oh my god! And then like when you talk about them, sometimes it's like you're so exhausted and irritated by them. I'd be fucking crying like, yes, about time. Because you just be like, okay, y'all, okay, sis. Now we going to talk about so and so. Sis, please get it together. Tasha, I'd be crying listening to you. I love it.
Girl, because at the end of the day, it's to me, it's just like, okay, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like we understand it's your life because it definitely is your life. But since you putting it on a public platform, so you got to understand people gonna think a little different because everybody don't live the same way, right?
Right. I just think it's weird that they get upset like when they say things like, "Oh, don't watch the reactors." Like, it's weird that you can like put your life like on a public platform and think that people wouldn't have anything to say, whether it's good or bad. Like there are women on here who show like nothing but the good parts of their lives. And people are like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Her house is so beautiful. Her children are so wonderful. And then there are people like these mommies.
Right.
And people are like, oh my God, their life is fucked up. Like, what's wrong with these girls? I mean, you couldn't have possibly thought that people wouldn't have anything to say. It's just really weird.
But it's also to say too that everybody that shows their life, like I remember, was it Jasmine or one of them? I think it was Chrissy. No, it was Chrissy. She was like, "You guys, these bigger YouTubers that get on here and show you fairy tales, that's really not how life is." But sis, how can you say that? Everybody's not living train wreck. Yeah, everybody's not living that way. And if they are living
Exactly.
that way, most people have enough sense not to put it on the internet because you don't
That's
have
and
to.
And you're right. And that's like the thing that really like I mean, I was watching Chrissy before like DeMarcus left her, but it was like something about her that like pulled me in like when he left her because like she was really vulnerable. And we all know that like Chrissy, she has like this level of confidence that it's really exuding. Like you can look at her and tell, like, in the way that she talks, in the way that she carries herself, she has a level of confidence. So when she like showed herself vulnerable, it was like, oh wow, like this is really sad. And then when you
Hmm.
watched her go through that transition in the way that she pulled herself out of it, like how people like, oh, how could you uphold this mom with all these baby daddies? Because I'm not into you know, uh digging up a black woman's past. You know what I mean? Like everybody goes through shit.
Right.
Almost all black women, have are single mothers because black men are not interested in marriage. But that's a different story. But my thing is to see, Chrissy go from where she was to where she is now, to me, I don't have a problem with her. I mean, I wouldn't wish to have all those children by all those different men, but guess what? That's water under the bridge. They're here now. You know what I mean? What are we going to do? Be like, oh, yeah, we don't care that you're living good. You still have 9 baby daddies. Who gives a fuck? Leave her
Right.
alone.
Right. Right. But you know what? Here's the thing though. People like to say, "Oh, you're just idolizing Chrissy." Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I don't idolize none of these chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
we
Like,
just
come on. I
living.
don't idolize Chrissy. If anything, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I have more than Chrissy. I'm not. But the thing is, she's doing well,
But you definitely
relative to her
can toot your horn,
situation.
Rain. You can toot your horn because you made the strives to get to where you're at. So it's not tooting your horn. You
Yeah.
put in the
But
work.
I'm not saying that I'm better than her. I'm just saying that when I
No,
see a
you make
woman
different
with all
decisions.
of those, yeah, like she has a football team, and she's over there living well. What's wrong with that? Like, why is it okay to keep saying, "Oh, look at her. This isn't okay." Please. So would you feel better? It's like people almost want to see us being destitute. Like, it almost makes people feel better. Like, would you feel better if Chrissy didn't have anything? Would you feel better if she was still talking about, her food stamps that got taken away, like Jasmine? Like, what do you want from this woman? She
Exactly.
gets a YouTube channel, she updates, she levels up her content, and things are starting to go well for her. Oh, but now, oh, she's still a baby mama. Who gives a fuck? She got more money than your broke ass, more than likely.
Ray, you a mess, girl.
So leave Chrissy the fuck alone.
Well,
But
you know what
Liz,
I like about Chrissy is that when she gets knocked down, sis pull her ass right on back up. You
she
know, at
does. And
you
I
know,
think that's what people don't like.
yeah, because they want us to be downtrodden. Look, let me tell you something. If I never had to say anything about these women, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Thank you.
It's okay, but it's just like it's as black women, it's embarrassing. You know, the behavior to live is putting out here on the internet. Sis, girl, you got your whole husband sitting over there with the side chick laughing at you. My God, Olivia, like sis, it came to that. Girl, I wish I would. I would never, never,
I
never.
know. And it's really bad because remember she was calling Gerard a concrete worker. Like, I don't know where they live, but where I live, concrete workers make decent money, to where they're able to take care of their families. Like, I don't see how is a concrete worker worse than somebody who gets on the internet and humiliates themselves and degrades their whole entire life for money? Like,
Exactly.
how are you better than Gerard, Olivia? At least Gerard is not pretending to top off Antonisha on a
But
live.
exactly. But you know why? Because Gerard, she don't have to work for her money real hard. Okay, she can lay in the
That's what I'm
bed
saying.
and make a
Yeah, all
couple
she
hundred
has to
dollars.
do is
Gerard have to get
humiliate
up.
herself.
Right.
Like, all she has
Exactly.
to do is like lay in the bed with Zoloft and be like, "Yeah, guys, he just gave me the D." Like, Olivia, you haven't even taken a shower, dear. Well, Gerard already told us that you don't be washing your tuna can, honey.
Rain, you are a mess.
Like, what are you talking about, Olivia? And she'd be like, "Yeah, these bitches are just mad and they're just jealous." Olivia, nobody's mad and nobody's jealous. It's really, but the thing is, y'all remember that movie, The Hangover? And when the
Mm-hmm.
guy was getting in the elevator with the other guy, and he was like, "You know what? You're too stupid to insult." And
Wow.
that's how I feel about Olivia. There's nothing that you can say about Olivia to insult her because she's too stupid and too dumb, and she does not have enough pride or enough she doesn't have the self-esteem or the confidence or prestige enough to feel insulted. So when you say things about Olivia, she doesn't have enough sense to be like, "Oh wow, this is embarrassing. Oh wow, this is degrading. Oh wow, this is shameful," because she doesn't have this sense to do it. That's why when people were like, "Oh, she got a fake ass GED," I'm like, no, that's probably not true. But now, yeah, it is true. That
Mm-hmm.
GED is fake
I
because
was
at
really
least
trying to believe that she really put forth
me
some
too,
effort, that she went and got her. Like I was like, I
me too.
congratulate her. I was like, good girl. Like I didn't want to believe because she made it look believable, and I really want to say maybe after her, started making money, more money than she's ever made in her life, maybe she felt like, okay, well, you know what? But then I thought about it after Gerard exposed her. I said, well, you know what? based off what I've been seeing of Olivia, that wouldn't even make sense for her to make that step of an accomplishment because she's not even trying to pull herself out of this bad relationship that she going from one bad relationship to the next one to the next one. So sis, if you doing that, why would you try to go do an accomplishment, like go get a GED? Yeah. Not once I thought about it, I said, well, you know what? Okay, it was fake then. But I really was trying to give her props.
That's why I fucks with you, Tasha, because you come off like you're like that lady next door that's like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" And you be like, "Hey, I'm having problems with my husband." And you just give it to somebody straight. It's not all judgmental. Like you don't assume the worst about these women. Like what you do is you'll analyze it and you'll be like, "Oh, yeah, this is not good. Okay, sis, you really do need to get your shit together." Like you do it in the nicest way possible, and I can tell when you're exhausted. I can just listen to your voice. I can see your face, like when you're in the car, and it's like, oh my god, these bitches are draining me,
Because
and
it
it's
just
sad.
doesn't make sense. And I
It
think that because
doesn't.
YouTube is not easy, social media is not easy. I mean, you have to be noticed. And to say that you are known on YouTube for things like this when you got other black women that are known on like Jackie Ina. She's not known on YouTube for slobbing on the knob of her boyfriend.
No,
You see what I'm
neither
saying?
is
So
Simply Sabrina, neither is
right.
Alicia Williams, neither is Maisley. I can think of a multitude of women who, whatever they're going through, we don't even know about it. Nobody is saying, like when Chrissy was saying, like, oh, nobody's perfect. We understand that, but nobody is saying like that's just like Tasha. I'm sure you have issues with your husband. You're not gonna be on here like, yeah, I just want to let y'all know that this motherfucker is doing A, B, and C. No, that's your business.
Exactly,
What the
exactly.
fuck you look like telling us? And then people are gonna start because people be hating and be like, oh yeah, TMR, her motherfucking husband was no fuck y'all hoes. I'm not telling you bitches nothing.
Well,
I'm not telling y'all
you know
no.
what? But the reason why is reality TV has made people believe that everybody needs to tell their business. Like, because
Mm-hmm.
that's what reality TV has done.
Yeah, for
Everybody on here
views.
telling all their
And
business. So,
yeah, and that's what makes it so weird because and I think that's why Jasmine does what she does. And everybody knows I have a soft spot for Jasmine. Everybody's like, "Oh, you need to stop taking up for." You know what? I'm not taking up for Jasmine. I think I kind of look at her like my little cousin that's always fucking up, who never seems to do right, but I still care about her for some fucked up reason. I don't know. But I just look at Jasmine like it's not like she's a lost cause, but it's like, come on, Jasmine, do better. You can do better than this. When are you going to do better? And don't get me wrong, she probably never will, but I just don't have the hatred for her that other people have for her. Like it's just really weird. And I can hear the exhaustion in your voice when you talk about Jasmine. And Tasha, I be fucking crying at work listening to
but
that shit.
Jasmine, out of all of them, she just exhausts me the most because
Yeah, I can
it
hear
just like,
it.
girl, how can you be this slow? Like, and I don't mean that being hateful. It's just it just appears like sis, you don't get it. And like she for
No,
the longest, she wanted her real and raw content to run her to 100K. And she see it wasn't. Like she got a lot of heat the beginning of this year for her real and raw content. And now you're trying to change it up, but you have to remember, Jasmine, you were real and raw in here for 8 damn years. Yeah, people not really forgetting that, sis. Not too soon.
no, they're
You gotta
not.
allow
And
people
then
to.
I don't know that shabby life person, but she kind of like dug up Jasmine's past, and I already didn't like Philip. So like
Mhm.
Jasmine's past, it made it worse because I didn't know. Like I knew Philip wasn't shit, but from what she showed, I'm like, oh hell nah. Like when people like, oh, I can't wait till Philip gets out. I can't wait for what? For him to be mistreating Caitlyn? No, fuck that. Like I cannot stand Philip. Like Philip is Chris. No wonder they're friends because they are the same person. They're trash, both of them. I can't stand Chris. Like I try to give Chris a chance because I'm like, oh well, maybe you guys see things that we don't see, and people are like, oh look at him, he's disgusted by her, and I'm like, guys, leave them alone. But no, I don't trust Chris. and I'm not going to get into that. Oh, I think he's mistreating her children and all that bullshit because I don't know that, but I do know that Chris is probably putting in extra hours at Burger King with those fries so he can get the fuck out of there. I do
Yeah,
believe
when
that.
when now when Jasmine looks at Chris, or when Chris looks at Jasmine, honey, he see whole child support over there. He like, ah, damn, I already am not paying for the other ones, and here come another one I'm gonna be on the books for. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Jasmine is trying to make like it's a whole, Christmas story over there, and it says you're not giving me Christmas story vibes,
I
because
hate it.
yeah,
I hate it because it just this is the thing, guys. It's June. It's the beginning of the summer. People are going to be out. Like when I cussed out the clout chasers last night, I was sitting at a beach house in
why do
Michigan
you keep saying that?
because I had to. I didn't have any other choice. I'm tired of those bitches. But the thing is, like, so as the summer goes on, we're going to see these relationships unfold for the better or for the worse. And that's what scares me about Jasmine. Now, I'm not worried about Olivia because as long as Gerard comes and gets his children, whatever Zoloff does to Liv, that's on her. Like, people can say, "Oh, she's a woman; she doesn't deserve to get beat up." No, Liv deserve whatever. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We're
Mhm.
literally watching Zolo walk down a country road in Florida with his struggle bags. Like did
On
you
his way
did
to
you
the
all
twin
hear what?
size bed.
Yeah, yeah, on his way to the twin size bed and talking about, yeah, I ain't worried about because I'm gonna make a way for myself. Yeah, you better hope them bitches got an extra bed for your ass. Because when you leave those places, you can't just come back. Like when you leave, because I was homeless 20 years ago. So I know how. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's in a transitional house. I was in the homeless shelter 20 years ago. Once you leave, you can't just be like, oh, yeah, I need to come back because this bitch tripping. No, that's not the way that this works, Ike Turner.
Not Ike. Rain, you are a mess, girl.
Now,
Oh
Ike,
my
you
God.
done may and may eat that cake, and we know that Liv is dysfunctional as hell. Liv is so completely far gone off of reality. I don't think people understand. I seen some comments in her live the other day, and this girl was like, Liv, I'm so tired of this, and I really do wish that you would do better, but I love you so much. I'm gonna support you no matter what you
Oh
do.
my
I
God.
said, and guess what? I said, I hope that you are a 14-year-old
Exactly.
because there is literally no way on God's green earth that somebody excuse me, that's even in their 20s should be condoning it. Like Liv's behavior is so erratic and so off the charts that, like, if you were like her power of attorney, you would have to 5150 her and get her put in the straight jacket immediately.
Not
Liv is a danger to
5150.
herself. She is a danger to Robin and them. Like, Zoloft is sitting on the live, like, oh yeah, y'all better go ask y'all mama. Zoloft, you better go ask the head of the fucking halfway house, is your bed ready?
Right.
That's what the hell you need. So you're talking shit to Liv's children now? I just,
Well, of course he was, cause he don't give a damn about her. Well, on the live today when he said, he loved her or whatever. I'm thinking to myself, no, you love the fact that she gave you a place to stay, sir. Yeah, that's all you
right,
love. You love the fact that she had a YouTube channel. You trying to get a rap career, and she got a
right.
100,000 people watching her, and you loved that. You was just trying to get in where you fit in. But see, that's what happens when you just want to go and lay on couch to couch to couch. As a
It's
man,
called when clout chasing goes wrong. Exactly.
and
You
trust
you,
me,
you
he's
needed
been put
somewhere
out
to
before.
go.
He been put out plenty times before. He was able to carry those bags like he's done that before. Okay,
Hey,
that
I
that was
swear,
that was
Tasha, I was
familiar
saying
to
the
him.
same thing. Like the way that he was walking down that old town road, like it was like ride till like ain't no more. Like, yeah, Zolo, you have been here before, my dear, and you know the put out game. To get these bags, and these little weak ass shoes. Liv bought Zoloft some shoes from Ross. And it's crazy because
Baby.
my boys are 12 and 10, and I only buy their flip flops from there. I mean, all they have is Nike flip flops. I mean, what could you possibly buy? What kind of shoes could you possibly buy a man from Ross other than
See,
house shoes and flip flops?
I was hoping that they were just work shoes, okay? I was hoping that that would I'm hoping that they didn't go to the club with those shoes on.
I know you
I'm
were,
really
Tasha.
hoping that. I'm hoping
You
those were
love to
just
hope
work
the
shoes.
best, dear. You're
I'm
such a
really
sweet.
hoping.
Hey, I swear to God, this is why I've been watching you for 3 fucking years. Because you're always saying nice things about people, like, oh, it's okay. Like, no, damn it, it's not okay. These
Right.
people are fucked up.
But Monica
But
just said
yeah,
something. Monica understands one of my mods. She just said something that rang so true. She said social media is the new mental illness. And it is for
absolutely.
some of the stuff
Yeah.
that I see on here. I be like, folks really living like that? Like y'all really living like that? Like you really gonna get on the internet and say that, sis?
Yes.
And bruh,
Yeah, I swear. I'm so messy, right? I had took my children because we live in Ohio, so we had went like on this like on this boat downtown on the banks of Ohio on the river. And I had got this notification like I swear to God, like it was crazy because I'm literally on the Ohio River
hey sis.
on a boat with my children watching Liv and Zolo's breakup. Now, and my kids were like, Mom, look at this, look at that. I was like, hold on, y'all, I need to see this bullshit.
You supposed to be relaxing. You try to get to see
Right.
in the middle of the Lake
Yeah. Like I'm just messy. Like, Lord help me. Like, I
Mississippi.
really need, because the thing is, maybe I have a problem too. Because, these bitches are in it for the attention, and I'm in it to get in people's business. Remember that what Beetlejuice said on that movie? I do anything to get in your business. And
Yeah.
that's I don't I'm just
So hold on, Rain. So y'all, 900 people in the live. Please make sure you like
wow.
this live. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's very imperative to this channel. All right,
Yes,
sis.
and it's
Hold on.
free.
Don't cost
Thumbs
you
up my
nothing.
girl's video. This, I mean, and for all of you bitches that's here, this is the most unbiased reactor that you will ever come across. Like, literally, Tasha, you hit me onto other reactors because I never seen anybody react to these women's videos. Because like this was around the time that their comments had got turned off. And I'm like, oh my God, like what the fuck is going on? Like I'm not like these other women, like other women were like, oh, I used to like Olivia. I never liked Olivia. Like I never, because there was just something about her. I was like, ew, like ew, I don't like her.
Ray,
But
you a mess.
yeah, but I had seen Jasmine and Chrissy. I'm like, oh, they're sweet, and oh wow, their life is a little chaotic. Okay, well, everything's fine. So I kept watching them. And then when Philip went to jail, like I still wasn't, like feeling a negative way about Jasmine. I was just like, oh God, this poor girl. And then like when I started hearing the twins just like constantly screaming in the background, like I always excused it because I'm like, okay, they're babies. God, they're always fucking crying. Please. And I remember my boys were like, Mom, is that girl? I was like, yes.
Tell your
And
boy
they were
to
like,
pay their tails off these YouTube streets. It's dangerous out here.
yes, and because I would be watching them on TV like while we're getting ready to leave out, like because what I do, I turn on music, and then when I'm tired of listening to the music, I'll just like find something, and like you would just hear Aiden, and it's like, oh, and my boys was like, Mom, where's their dad? I was like, son, hey, go upstairs and put your shoes on.
Oh, y'all, let me say something real quick. Anna, thank you so much, y'all. Anna got this uh text that she just keep copying and pasting, honey. But I tell you, Anna is really showing up and showing out. All my mods show up and show out, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone that's been holding steady on this live stream. Rain, real quick, let me interrupt. So Olivia did go
It's
live because
fine.
I've been watching the chat. Y'all, I guess she didn't say anything. Y'all, was she silent over there? Was something? What was going on, y'all? Did y'all watch
Oh
the
yeah, she
ceiling
was
for
probably
15 minutes?
fumbling through her stinking ass fupa,
Oh my God.
digging through that filthy ass makeup, ain't washed her twat, ain't dished out that tuna can. Like that's the shit that I be talking about. Like that's
Oh my
how,
God, Ray,
because
you
people
gonna
like
get
to
me
throw
knocked
around the
off
word.
YouTube, sis.
Hey, people like to throw around the word narcissist, and I can't stand it because people will call people narcissists who are not even narcissists. Because you know how people learn a new word and they'll be like, oh, that's narcissism. But that lit is that. Because anytime you can get on a live, not say anything, and like powder your stinking big baloney looking ass face, you don't talk about anything, and then you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need some more likes. Some more likes for what, bitch?
Rain.
So I got blocked because I was like, I'm not liking your video.
Imagine that. Why you get blocked, sis?
So I got blocked because I was like, I'm not liking your video until I see a train wreck. I said, because I'm here for the dysfunction. I said, I'm here for the toxicity. I said, and you're not going to pretend like this is a family channel. I said, show some dysfunction and then I'll like your video.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And
Wait a
then
minute.
her fucking mods are going to be like, oh, you're negative. Get it. I said, you know what? I don't care about none of you dusty ass bitches. And then I was blocked.
Ray, sis, you are a mess. But look, I'm gonna have to let you go. I appreciate you. It's almost midnight,
It's
sis. I gotta get
fine.
off of
Love
here.
you, Ty.
I love you more, Ray. Thank you so much, baby, because you show entertain tonight, sis. Bye, girl. Y'all, Rain is a mess, baby. Honey, but she is hilarious. She's been on the platform before when myself, Love Lies and Lace Front would do the panel show. And Rain would come on there and baby, she would have me hollering. She is just so yeah, she's just real. Like she don't bite her tongue. And you know what? People like that, you gotta kind of keep them around because they gonna let you know how TI is. They not gonna, they're not gonna sugarcoat you, okay? But yeah, and her mouth is what it is, but it's okay though. It's okay, sis. It's okay. Y'all, look, it's been a night, okay? Well, it's been a day. It's been a day. And at this point, y'all, I pray Olivia, sis, I hope you get it together. Now, I really mean that, you guys. I know a lot of y'all do not like her, okay? But I hope she gets it together for the sake of herself and her children, hell for her family, right? Because I don't know if she's going through anything. From what Zolo says, she done replace him with a whole nother ninja. And I'm hoping that's not the case, Olivia, because you're not ready, baby. You're nowhere near ready for another man up in your face. Sis, what can you give him but dysfunction? You can't give it because every man since you left Gerard, every man you get with, you tell them how bad Gerard and the other men before them treat you, and these men are looking at you like, okay, so what you want me to do? It's like, sis, what you want a whole Captain Save a hole over there? Girl, save yourself, okay? Save yourself. Act like you in the water, and although there's somebody else in that water with you, sis, act like there's no one else in that water but you, and you got to get to that shoreline before you lose your life. You got to swim as fast as you can, okay? Like that's what you need to do. Now, y'all, obviously she's not gonna listen to me, right? Because I'm nobody to her. But y'all look, this ain't the way to go. When relationships break up and deteriorate, the way Olivia's acting, sis, that's not what you do over there. Okay, that's not how you move on. Okay, how you move on is you move on, right? You just move on. You just keep living, sis. Cause trust me, it'll get better. But you got to trust and believe and know that it's gonna get better, right? But this continuously having these men coming out here embarrassing you at your job, like I'ma just keep saying that. Now, if Olivia came on here and said, you guys, this is just, yeah, I have a full-time job and I just do this, it's like a hobby for me, then I wouldn't say anything. Okay. But sis, this is your whole income. Okay. Your whole income. You got videos floating around about your vaginal area. Come on now, sis. Come on. Like it's a little too much now. I'm gone, y'all. I'm out of here. Okay, y'all might not see TMR for a couple of days because I don't do these lives like that. But I appreciate everybody showing up and showing out. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation tonight. Someone in the chat said their husband said it's like whole beauty talk, beauty shop talk. And y'all, that's kind of what it is, okay? It's like whole beauty shop talk over here. And that's all we doing, y'all. But I definitely will see you guys in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye bye.